Welcome back. Let's take care of the last couple bosses in this section, shall we? And end this fucking bullshit run, once and for all. Let's bury this fucker. Alright, so the doctor is given some ironic punishment from the colonel. He gets turned into a monster. And he's sort of the last sub-boss, as far as I remember. Shots pretty much come in two types. There's that homing shot that he shoots off right there, and the other one where he fills up the whole stream of bullets. You just kind of have to look for gaps in the other one. You just gotta move around for the other one, the homing one. The web doesn't actually hurt you as far as I know. It's only the bullets that actually do anything. So I'm walking into this with 3 lives and a full stock of weapons. And 2 bombs. This may actually be a pretty decent run right here. And here's the colonel. Time for the big final showdown. Wait, he sold his soul to the alien cell? I'm not sure how this works. Can someone explain to me how he's joined his spirit with... the fuck? Anyway, he's now the ultimate super being. Gee, I hope he's... This guy has a huge ego. I'm just gonna throw that out there. And he powers up. Just... So apparently the ultimate super being is some giant monster. It plays a little bit similarly to the other form that you saw in the other run through, except that he's a bit more predictable and he actually counts down before doing his charge attack. It's not all that tough to deal with in his first form. However, it gets worse. It gets so much worse. And that's why I'm going to start using bombs. Yeah, that's right. It's a fucking curtain fire shooter. That's what that boss right there is. That's what you have to deal with. And... yeah, this one's a bit of a pain. You might notice that it's kind of bulging out a lot more when I shoot it. You gotta really slowly work down its health and slide through shit. However, it's not really all that tough. And since I used the bombs, the second form went down a lot faster than it normally does. You generally have to wear it down quite a while. And with all the moving back and forth between those projectiles, it gets to be a bit of a pain in the ass, but hey. That's why you save bombs. Am I right? So I get all, I don't know, Castlevania on it? I'm guessing it's Castlevania. There was a bit of a reference in here if you notice the hidden ending that I got earlier. You might have noticed one of the bosses seemed more than a little familiar with the whip and whatnot. Yeah. So I ride off into the sunset on my hover bike. Yeah. Guess that's another ending down. That went slightly better than I thought it would. Which is pretty good. Wow. For the end boss, it's always this easy? I'm not playing some kind of fucking hacked version, am I? Because this game is supposedly notoriously hard. On top of which, I've been fucking up pretty horribly on this run. I mean, more so than I normally do. And yet, here I am, completing it on a single continue. Which is pretty much the same as one lifing it in the Japanese version. I'll show you about that later. You'll see. I'm sort of planning some little extra shit to go up when I actually make a thread out of this. But for right now, it's pretty much just a bunch of random shit on my account. So, that's pretty much the end of that. I like how they thank themselves in the credits. That's just fucking conceited right there. I'd like to thank myself for making this awesome game. I mean, sure, it is a pretty cool game, but fuck you, man. That's just asshole-ish. So, next mission, eh? Yep. Alright, so the next level is probably going to be the alternate level 2, which happens if you decide to pursue Joe. And I seem to be done with this portion. Research Center run's completely done. Now it's just the other endings, which are sort of bad endings. They tend to work out a lot worse than this does. However, I'm done. Those end bosses are down. Let's put this baby to bed, shall we? Fuck you all. Good night.